What force lies behind the construction of crop circles not created by humans?
He answers his own question, you'll say. There are certain influences. These are to some degree hoaxes or man-made, but there are influences here by those who would wish to misdirect the mind of others. These would be the mischievous aspects of those who would have a slightly greater or higher consciousness. However, they are those that would be in the dimension just beyond this dimension itself, you'll see. The influence of the circles, therefore, would be of some historical value, those who would be able to jump the dimension itself. And this is more like their mark or their graffiti than anything else, he'll say. Intention here is to misdirect the mind and have it look upon other things that would be more to the unexplained or the curious. But in reality, these aspects would be a significant mark that there have been made journeys from one dimension to the other. And those devices that would seemingly go through the air effortlessly, these will also be indications of those vehicles that went through the air and the water previously into that historical world itself, some 10,000th year from this point in time. For there were those ships, those vehicles that migrated through time, and to some degree they would be considered a mirage or a vision or a visitation as they would attempt to move into this timeline, this dimension itself, you'll say. However, to the question specifically, these would be some stamp or mark that these entities had been here, you'll say. The intention is to influence the mind to the greater consciousness of those other minds that lie beyond the earth and the dimensions above the same, you'll say, as well as those that would be heightening the greatest awareness, the visitation of extraterrestrial life, you'll say. A variety of reasons, but primarily to show that there had been a visitation, a point made, like graffiti, you'll say, direction.
What are the aerial phenomena commonly described as UFOs?
We have just touched upon this.
Who or what are their occupants and where are they from?
From the past, usually, that they have touched upon the future, their future, and have come to this point. On other occasions, they would come from a central point or other dimension in which emotions would not be felt or experienced as the self would experience emotions. These would come from the dimensions of Benar or that of Gagali, or extend here farther into Domar itself, we'll say. These particular dimensions would be those souls who have yet to enter into the flesh, coming to visit the diversity of this outstanding and unique physical world, you'll say, direction.